Good morning, students. Today our topic is addition and subtraction of fractions. So in this we are going to learn about addition and subtraction of like fractions, addition and subtraction of unlike fractions, and addition and subtraction of mixed fraction. So let's start with it. So first topic is addition and subtraction of like fractions. Okay. So what are like fractions? Fractions that are having the same denominators are called like fractions. So here first example is a add 3 upon 5 and 1 upon 5. So here 3 upon 5 is having 5 as a denominator, and here 1 upon 5 is having 5 as a denominator. So here both the fractions are having the same denominator. So these are like fractions. While adding like fractions, only numerators are added. While we are going to add the like fractions, we have to just add the numerators only. Okay, we will keep the denominator same. Means we will add the numerators and we will write the denominator as it is. We are not going to add the denominators. We will add only numerators. Means we will add 3 plus 1 upon 5. Denominator will remain same, that is it will remain 5 only. We are not going to add denominators, we are going to add just numerators only. While adding like fractions, we have to add only numerators and denominators will remain same. So numerators are 3 and 1, so we will add 3 plus 1, that is 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. And denominator is 5, so we will write denominator as it is. Okay, so similarly while subtracting like fractions, only numerators are subtracted. So while subtracting like fraction, we are going to subtract only numerators. Okay, and denominator will remain same. We are going to keep the denominator same. Okay, so here 2 by 9, subtract 2 by 9 from 7 by 9. So number after 7 by 9. Okay, we have to subtract 2 by 9 from 7 by 9. So first we will write 7 upon 9, because we have to subtract 2 by 9 from 7 by 9. That means 7 by 9 is greater. So we will write 7 by 9 first, then 7 by 9 minus 2 by 9. Okay. So 7 by 9 minus 2 upon 9. So here also we are going to keep denominator as it is. We are going to write denominator same. Denominator is 9, so we are going to write 9 here. And here 7 minus 2, we will subtract the numerator. So 7 minus 2 is 5. So similarly what we are doing in addition also, we have just add the numerators, keeping the denominator same. Here also we have to subtract only the numerators and we have to keep the denominator same. Okay, so 7 minus 2, we will just subtract the numerators only, keeping the denominator same. Okay, now we are going to subtract 7 by 5 from 1 whole. Okay, so we can write 1 as 15 upon 15 here, because denominator is 15. So we will write 1 as 15 upon 15. When we divide 15 by 15, we will get 1. Okay, like 2 upon 2 is also 1, because 2 divided by 2 is 1. 2 ones are 2. And 3 divided 3 is also 1. 3 ones are 3. And 4 divided 4 is also 1. When we divide 4 by 4, we will get 1, because 4 ones are 4. Similarly, here we can write 1 as 15 upon 15. 15 by 15. Why we are writing 15 by 15? Because we have to write the equivalent fraction of 1 with denominator 50. Because we can easily subtract like fractions. If we get 15 as a denominator, we will get the like fraction, because 7 by 15 is also having the denominator 15 only. Okay, so here we are writing 1 as 15 upon 15. Okay, so 15 upon 15 minus 7 upon 15. Here denominators are same. Because of the denominator only, we are writing 1 as 15 upon 15, because we can easily subtract like fractions. Here both are like fraction. We wrote 1 as 15 upon 15. Okay, equivalent fraction of 1 is 15 upon 15. So here we will keep the denominator same and we will subtract the numerators only. Okay, 15 minus 7 upon 15. We will keep the denominator same and we have to just subtract the numerators only. So 15 minus 7 is equals to 8 upon 15. So you can clearly understood the concept why we are writing 1 as 2 upon 2, 3 upon 3, because when we divide 2 by 2, we will get 1 only. When we divide 11 by 11, we will get 1 only. And when we divide 121 by 120, we will get 1. Okay. So example 2, subtract 2 upon 3 from 1 whole. So we can write 1 as 13 upon 13. Why we are writing 13 upon 13? Because here denominator is 13. So we have to find the equivalent fraction of 1 with denominator 13 only. Okay, so here we can write 1 as 13 upon 13. So 1 minus 2 upon 13. So we are writing equivalent fraction of 1 as 13 upon 13 minus 2 upon 13. So we will just subtract the numerators, keeping the denominator same. So 13 will be the denominator and we will subtract the numerators only. 13 minus 2 is 11 by 13. Okay, now we are going to learn about adding and subtracting unlike fraction. We are going to learn about addition and subtraction of unlike fractions. So first, to add unlike fraction or to subtract unlike fractions, we have to convert unlike fractions into like fraction. How can we get unlike fractions how can we get like fractions from unlike fraction? First of all, we will find the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3 and 1 upon 5 with the same denominator. So how can we find the denominator, equivalent denominator? So first of all, we will find the LCM of 3 and 5. So LCM of 3 and 5 is, the least common multiple of 3 and 5 is 15. So we have to find the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 3 with denominator 15. So when we multiply 3 by 15, 3 by 5, we will get 15. So if we are multiplying 3 by 5, so we have to multiply 2 by 5 also, because this is the way to find the equivalent fraction. So we have to multiply it by 5 only. So we will get 10 by 15. Here also we have to find the equivalent fraction with 15 as a denominator. So when we multiply 5 by 3 only, then we will get 15. So to find the equivalent fraction with denominator 15, we have to multiply denominator by 3. So we have to multiply the numerator also by 3. So 3 ones are 3 and 5 threes are 15. Here equivalent fraction of 2 by 3 is 10 by 15. So here we can write 10 by 15 plus 1 upon 5, we can write it as 3 upon 15. So while adding unlike fractions, first of all we will convert it into like fraction. Now they are converted into like fraction. So here we can easily add the numerators, keeping the denominator same. So our answer is 13 upon 15. Adding and subtracting mixed fractions. So now we will learn how to add and subtract mixed fraction. So 1 whole 1 upon 2 and 1 whole 1 upon 3. We have to add both of these mixed fractions. So first we will change 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3 to the fraction with common denominator. Here we will not touch the whole number. It will remain same. We are not going to do anything with the whole number. We have to change the denominators of the fractions only, 1 upon 2 and 1 upon 3. So first of all we will change the denominators. Okay, so LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. So here how can we get 6? By multiplying 2 by 3. So 1 whole 1 upon 2 we will multiply it by 3 upon 3. Okay, so we will get 1 whole 3 upon 6. Here also we have to multiply it by 2, because when we multiply 3 by 2 then only we will get the 6 as a denominator. So here 2 by 6. So now we have to add the wholes only. We will add 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 plus 1 is 2. And we will add the fractions. So 3 plus 2 is 5, keeping the denominator same. Similarly, we have to subtract the mixed fraction. So LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. We will find the LCM of 2 and 5, keeping the whole as it is. We are not going to touch the wholes. Okay? Now we have to find the LCM of 2 and 5. The LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. Okay, so we will find the equivalent fraction of 1 upon 2 with denominator 10. We have to find the equivalent fraction of 2 upon 5 with denominator 10. So we will multiply 2 by 5. 2 5s are 10. So we will get 10. So we have to multiply 5 by 1 also. Now here when we multiply 5 by 2, then only we will get 10, and 2 2s are 4. So here also we are going to subtract wholes. Okay, so 2 minus 1 is 1. So 1 whole 1 upon 10. 5 minus 4 is 1 and 10. Okay, now we are going to subtract whole and mixed fraction. We can write 4 as 3 whole 8 upon 8, because 3 is whole, 8 upon 8 is also 1. So 3 plus 1 is 4. So we can write 4 as 3 whole 8 upon 8, because 3 whole 3 plus 8 upon 8 is 1. 3 plus 1 is 4. So we can write 4 as 3 whole 8 upon 8. Why we are writing 8 upon 8? Because 8 upon 8 is 1. Okay. And we have to find the equivalent fraction of 1 as having the same denominator here also, because we will get the like fraction and it will be easy to find the difference. So 3 whole 8 upon 8. Okay, so if there was 5 in the place of 8, then we will write 3 whole 5 upon 5. Okay, here it is 8, that's why we are writing 3 whole 8 upon 8. So 3 minus 1 is 2 and 8 minus 3 is 5. So 2 whole 5 upon 8.